Okay, here is our typical ride. We'd start at Gary's house, which is by that pin right there. Go over past the center of Jewett, on 23C past Kern's Nursery, out past North Lexington. Then we'd come to 23A, up to Prattsville, and Gary's favorite grocery store and the garden center. And then go up to Grand Gorge and stop for coffee. And there's part of the rail trail there. And then we go up towards Stamford and maybe stop at Mount Utsaantha. And then go past Stamford down to Hobart and have lunch. That would be a typical ride. Oh no, not again.
I think I told you a couple of times, I was pretty proud of the fact that I'd feed her, I moved the tray, and she'd pick up the tray, spill it, but then eat it. Hey, Kearns is open. I'm going to get David come up with this fucking truck one of these days. I'm going to load up. I'm going to buy plants I never would have bought before.
Keep talking, I don't mind.
You don't know what the fuck you're doing. But anyway.
Oh, what a nice view.
Yeah, this boy, I'd love to have a house here. And there's plenty of open land here, too. We're going to get a fucking talking movie out of this.
Oh, it's such
Boy, this whole fucking area with the views is something.
Yeah, it really is, yeah.
Yeah, I meant to call you yesterday after my minor episode with the doctor. I don't know why the hell I did. Sorry, this is gonna be.
Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah. And you can milk a cow, too. That costs money, too. You're what they call milking Al's cash cow now.
This ought to give you another fucking point to talk about for years. Bad enough the fucking glove compartment. Now I'm gonna have to put up with the.
Yeah, we're going to go in here at a different angle.
I can remember ever having a headache. Some poor people go through, every week they have a fucking headache.
Right.
Boy, my wife used to throw urine to the bladder. Why can't you open up the connection between the bladder, not the bladder, the prostate and the bladder to allow it to flow? And I bet the answer is, then you become... I guess they're gonna form this.
Oh yeah, it's all turned up and everything.
You're gonna play with that fucking thing, it's dangerous.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Jesus Christ. Al, I think that's his name. I'm in trouble with it. Al drive because of our concern with the Xanax. But do you know what he does when he's driving? On top of the...
It's very convenient when you get accustomed to it.
You're going to keep this shit up no matter what.
Isn't it amazing I can just ignore harassment?
Yeah, you are pretty good at deflecting it.
8 fucking years, I don't hear shit. I'm just driving along, being good.
I know. Don't tell me. I'm reducing my faith in your ability to handle these electronic devices. You're about as fucking clumsy as I am. Fucking people shoot the gravestone. I mean, that's a fucking...
Yeah.
In fact, we were mildly involved in the riots after one of the Nort things. We didn't get called, thank God, but I was there dreading giving these fuckers ammunition. Would be the last thing I wanted to do. You know, maybe they got to carry the gun to look good. But Jesus Christ, don't give them bullets. Boy, this is something
It's
spectacular.
a nice view
fucking
today, isn't
view.
it? I gotta turn this wheel. Any handle. Hey, look, I can use my knees.
I wish Lorraine was sitting in the fucking back seat. Of course, you'd never get away with this then. Hey, we got shit. We got the company here.
What are you complaining about? I'm doing a fine job driving.
So far.
And what do you think's gonna happen?
Well, when it happens, it'll be pretty conclusive.
Like what?
A head-on crash.
Just because you were incapable of driving according to Doreen. I'm doing a fine job.
Yeah. Now today is supposed to. This again. Being such a nice guy, it's difficult for me to complain. It's supposed to be fucking raining.
You're right.
Today was another. It wasn't too satisfying. But in the evening, I figured you better not sit here and starve to this. And you better eat something. TV dinners I've had. Oh, there's our little spot, huh? What the hell are we parked here for? What did you take through the windshield?
I'm just hoping it works. Well, we're going to find out.
There he is, driving along, fucking thing in front of him. And what do you think he's watching? You think he's watching a fucking road, or you think he's watching a screen? Well, he must be watching a screen, or why would he have the fucking thing up there? Greta, you realize our life is in danger? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Oh, I know I wanted to tell you.
What?
It's going to piss you off. It really warrants telling. We've in the past discussed, at my prodding, a program I heard one time about the proper defecation with the letter S and how the flow from the body should be. You're aware of this?
I am.
Skeptical. But I thought that was kind of ironic. It takes. It must be the fucking Xanax or something. I don't know.
Well,
or maybe it's more the not really eating or something, but it borders on being a perfect stool.
Well, I want to tell you, I figured out.
So now you swear pretty much in line with the profession.
I don't think, no,
But
Doreen.
your initial swearing was totally inadequate. You had no fucking feeling. It just was terrible. I mean, fuck you. You gotta say that with a certain amount of conviction and the right tone. And you were like, it was forced. It was obviously fake. It goes on.
Yeah. You know, you don't know what you're going to get, so it's best to take a lap. It's always scary on the top of a hill when you're holding the fucking camera.
Yeah, but it's sort of fucking glass. It can't be any good.
Well, we're going to find out.
Here we are on Route 23C. Run this still. What else? What else could you use the fucking heat for? Yeah, there it is. Sometimes I'll even stop so I see it for sure. And he's got this inexhaustible fucking supply of wood. And I don't see any smoke. Contradiction.
No, there was a little there.
Was there? Big fucking piles of wood. Up and over.
Okay, here they're coming to Fred's driveway, right?
Here's my fucking Fred, who really disappointed me. One of the disappointments in my fucking life.
So I'm going to turn in the driveway, right?
Yeah, I think it might be wise. But you really got to be careful with them coming over that fucking hill.
Of course, it's hard when you're making the video. Or you're going to get it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Hang on, I gotta pull it safely off.
Yeah, I'll give you. Oh, fucking flag whirled again. If I'm allowed to fucking drive.
You speak to Doreen, do whatever you like. I'm still alive. You want to borrow my camera?
No, absolutely not. Let's see. From Alice Bro, she heard I'm sick. This is gonna be a sweet fucking letter.
Who is that?
It's Ward's mother-in-law. She's just such
Well, you said
nice,
she's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just such a nice fucking lady.
Right here. Is this good?
Yeah, this is perfect.